The wedding. All the arrangements were made in 1 week. When we visited Aunt Kathleen, we told her we wanted to get married. She sent us to her parish, St. Mary's in Des Plaines, and told us to use her address as our permanent residence. Father Dodge had been a priest for 6 whole months. He completed the paperwork and submitted the forms to our parents. Father Dodge said he would cut the red tape needed because Joel was not Catholic. When we returned from the priest, Aunt Kathleen sent us to the hospital for our blood tests. We used her doctor's name. After dinner this Sunday, we returned to Wisconsin. I taught school that week and notified the school officials of my marriage. The next weekend, my principal cleared it and I handed in my letter of resignation. Each night, Joel either called people or went to Chicago to plan for the wedding. Monday night, we called both our parents, grandparents, and friends. On Tuesday afternoon, we purchased the rings and made additional phone calls. Wednesday, Aunt Kathleen had given us an appointment for the required physical with her doctor. On Wednesday, we also had to go to Chicago to buy the license. We got lost in the city and never found City Hall. On Thursday, we returned to Chicago to purchase the license, and this time we found the place. Friday, Joel met his family, who flew in from Washington, D.C. Joe left Wisconsin on Friday morning with my furniture. I said goodbye to my class and left Wisconsin for Chicago. I stopped at a gas station and the attendant asked where I was going. When I told him, he mentioned that he had helped Joe with the truck. Friday night, Joel's family had a family dinner at the Brass Rail. I met Joel's folks and brothers from Washington, D.C. His sister Bonnie, her husband Larry, and her daughter Dawn came in from Tennessee. After the dinner party, Dad and Uncle Whitey took the men out for a bachelor party. There was Dad Best, Dad Green, Joel, Uncle Whitey, Mike Ream, and Tim Malone. Oh, and Larry Bagley. While waiting for the men to leave, my Aunt Florence and Cousin Patricia, whom I had never seen, came in. The men, I understand, had a great time making long-distance calls to Fort Polk. Saturday, I slept until 9:30. The wedding was planned for 10:30. Dad and Uncle Whitey were hung over the table. Mother was very nervous, and Aunt Kathleen was running around like a chicken with her head cut off. At any rate, we all dressed and took pictures. Grandma Purdy and Grandma Green both called to congratulate me. Dad went to get gas and delivered Mike to church. He was late returning, so we all waited in front of the house, hoping someone would drive by and honk. But Joel, the groom, had seen the bride before the wedding. Mother nearly died.